stories that shape you. Today, we're diving into Kristin Neff's Self-Compassion, The Proven Power of Being Kind to Yourself. This book is an amazing guide to understanding and embracing self-compassion. It's not just about theory, it's a practical guide to transforming our lives by being kind to ourselves. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore how self-compassion can change our lives. Chapter 1. Discovering Self-Compassion. Kristin Neff starts with a personal story about how self-compassion helped her during a tough time. This introduces us to the idea of discovering self-compassion. Imagine you've made a mistake at work and feel down about it. Instead of being hard on yourself, what if you could be as kind to yourself as you would be to a friend in the same situation? This is what Neff suggests. Treat yourself with the same compassion you show others. Think about a recent mistake you made. How did you respond? Could you have been kinder to yourself? Reflect on how adopting a self-compassionate approach might change your perspective. Chapter 2. Ending the Madness. Neff talks about how our society's focus on self-esteem can be harmful. We often base our self-worth on comparing ourselves to others, which can lead to a roller coaster of emotions. Instead, she suggests focusing on self-compassion, which is more stable and not dependent on what others think. Consider J.K. Rowling, who faced many rejections before publishing Harry Potter. Instead of giving up, she showed herself compassion and perseverance. This inner kindness helped her keep going despite setbacks. How often do you compare yourself to others? How does it make you feel? Imagine shifting from self-criticism to self-compassion. How might this change your daily life? Chapter 3. Being kind to ourselves. One core part of self-compassion is self-kindness. Neff emphasizes treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we extend to others. This means recognizing our own struggles and responding with care and warmth. Think of Michelle Obama, who has openly talked about her struggles and the importance of being kind to oneself. Her approach to self-compassion has been a source of strength for many. When was the last time you were truly kind to yourself? How did it feel? Reflect on ways to be kinder to yourself daily. Chapter 4. We're all in this together. Neff introduces the idea of common humanity, understanding that everyone experiences suffering and personal challenges. This helps us feel more connected to others rather than isolated in our struggles. Think about Nelson Mandela, who embraced the shared human experience during his fight for justice. His ability to connect with others on a fundamental level was a key part of his leadership. Engage in a group activity where everyone shares a personal struggle. Notice the connections and shared experiences that emerge. Chapter 5. Being mindful of what is. Mindfulness is another important part of self-compassion. It means being aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Neff encourages us to acknowledge our pain and hold it in mindful awareness. Consider Thich Nhat Hanh, a Zen master who teaches mindfulness and compassion. His approach offers deep insights into how mindfulness can transform our experiences. Try a guided mindfulness meditation focused on self-compassion. Observe how it feels to hold your emotions in a space of non-judgmental awareness. Chapter 6. Emotional Resilience. Neff explains how self-compassion builds emotional resilience, helping us recover from setbacks more effectively. By being kind to ourselves during tough times, we build the strength to keep moving forward. Reflect on Malala Yousafzai's incredible resilience despite facing huge challenges. Her self-compassion and determination have inspired millions. Share a story of personal resilience with a friend or in a journal. Highlight how self-compassion played a role in your ability to bounce back. Chapter 7. Opting out of the self-esteem game. Neff argues that chasing self-esteem is often counterproductive. Instead, she promotes self-compassion as a healthier and more sustainable way to find self-worth. Think of Maya Angelou, whose self-compassionate approach to life and writing has touched countless lives. She found strength and self-worth within herself, beyond societal validation. Do you often seek validation from others? How does it affect your self-worth? Reflect on how shifting from seeking self-esteem to cultivating self-compassion might impact your life. Chapter 8. Motivation and Personal Growth. Self-compassion doesn't mean being complacent. Neff explains how it can actually motivate us to achieve our goals and grow as individuals. By being kind to ourselves, we create a supportive environment for personal development. Consider Elon Musk, who, despite facing many failures, continues to push forward. His resilience and self-compassionate mindset drive his relentless pursuit of innovation. What are your personal goals? How can self-compassion support your journey toward achieving them? Reflect on how being kind to yourself can fuel your motivation and growth. Chapter 9, Compassion for Others. Neff highlights the importance of extending compassion to others as a natural extension of self-compassion. When we are kind to ourselves, we are better equipped to be kind to others. Think of Mother Teresa, whose boundless compassion for others was rooted in her deep sense of self-compassion and understanding. How often do you show compassion to others? How does it make you feel? Reflect on how increasing your self-compassion can enhance your capacity for compassion toward others. Chapter 10, Self-Compassionate Parenting. Neff discusses how self-compassion can transform our approach to parenting. By being kind to ourselves, we model compassion for our children and create a nurturing environment for their growth. Consider Michelle Obama again, whose compassionate parenting style has been widely admired. Her emphasis on kindness and understanding has helped her children thrive. How do you approach parenting or nurturing others? How might self-compassion improve this part of your life? Reflect on how being kinder to yourself can positively impact your relationships with your children or those you care for. Chapter 11, Love. Neff explores the role of self-compassion in intimate relationships. By being compassionate with ourselves, we can create healthier and more fulfilling connections with our partners. Esther Perel emphasizes the importance of self-compassion in building strong and loving partnerships. Write a letter to yourself about how self-compassion can enhance your intimate relationships. Reflect on ways to incorporate self-kindness into your romantic life. Chapter 12, The Butterfly Emerges. In this chapter, Neff shows how self-compassion leads to transformation. Like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon, we can experience profound growth and change through self-compassion. Oprah Winfrey's journey of self-compassion has led to tremendous personal and professional growth, inspiring many. Create a vision board that represents your transformation goals. Include elements of self-compassion that will support this journey. Chapter 13, Self-Appreciation. Finally, Neff emphasizes the importance of self-appreciation. Recognizing and valuing our worth is a crucial part of self-compassion. Think of Fred Rogers, whose deep self-appreciation and compassion for others created a lasting legacy of kindness and understanding. How often do you appreciate yourself? How does it affect your well-being? Reflect on ways you can cultivate more self-appreciation in your daily life. In conclusion, each of these leaders, Ardern, Cook, Nadella, Winfrey, Musk, Angelou, and others, demonstrates that embracing self-compassion is not just about being kind to ourselves. It's a powerful tool for personal and professional growth. These principles, vulnerability, trust, values, resilience, and self-compassion, are deeply interconnected and create a robust framework for effective, empathetic leadership. How can you start integrating these principles into your life today? What small steps can you take to be more self-compassionate? Thank you for joining this journey through Kristen Neff's Self-Compassion, the Proven Power of Being Kind to Yourself. Reflect on these ideas and think about how you can apply them in your own life to become a person who embodies courage and compassion. Engage with these concepts, share your thoughts, and continue this conversation beyond today. Subscribe for more insights, and let's keep nurturing ourselves together.